Hi guys, I am back because I noticed something kind of cool if you walk with me a little. We have a pretty serious cliff face here, and this again is all volcanic rock, all basaltic volcanic rock coming up in between the North American plate and Eurasian plate. Again, we're at a divergent plate boundary right now. Something pretty clear in your reference table. Cuts right through the middle of Iceland. But I wanted to show you, if you look at these rocks here, you can notice, well, I think you guys all know where they came from. Those rocks came from up there, right? Of course. Well, we call that talus. Talus is the word that we use to refer to like rocks that have come off of a cliff. In this particular case, I think we've got a few different types of weathering at work. Iceland gets cold, right? And this is going to be one of the results, one of the reasons that we have this here is something we refer to as ice wedging or frost action. We talk about it a lot, but you can see a lot of these are angular, meaning they're not very rounded. So that's one indication. And another is, listen, it's cold up here. We get lots of rain and snow. Iceland, it's cold. So, of course, it gets cold enough to freeze the water. You know, if you go down to the Dominican Republic, you go to Ecuador, you go to northern South America, you know, you go to the Sahara Desert, you're not going to get ice wedging at all, zero anywhere. Why? It's never cold enough. So we happen to see it a lot in New York because it gets pretty cold in New York sometimes as well. But yeah, I just want to point out, so this is a type of physical weathering, you know, the one we probably talk about most in class, but again, a really nice example of it. There's some other stuff at work here too. I mean, if you see like the red in the rocks that we talked about earlier, like up there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that rust in the rocks comes from, that's chemical weathering. So if you have chemical weathering, you have to keep in mind that's breaking rocks down. And if there's rocks breaking down, they're becoming weaker. Parts are breaking off. And then they might come flying off the cliff. So that might be the case. All right, I'm going to continue my walk and maybe go see a little more of this plate boundary.